Hello all, Seriously here, back some more of the Frigateer, and if you're paying close attention in the background, you can see that. Look at that, unknown grave. I found a traveler in this station and one more station, and I got the graves marked. I was just going through the space stations. Sorry to interrupt with that, but obviously you guys are waiting on the cliffhanger of what we did with the freighter. I didn't take the A class. I went and scrapped it. Got a bunch more C classes in a row, actually only about 6 or 7 more C classes in a row. I did not see a B class at all. I saw one more A class with worse stats, and then I came across this guy right here, S class. Pretty happy with the slots we can see. Super slot there, there, and there. These ones are not purchased. None of those are purchased. None of these are purchased. If it's in one of those, that would be great. If it's over here, that's okay too. We'll deal with it. We're probably going to be trading this thing in for a system freighter at some point anyway on this save. We only needed that thing in order to get some frigates going. Where are we at? Mercenaries. You know what? Let's see what's for sale at the Mercenaries. I've handed in a bunch of space station missions as well. That's why I was going around space station to space station. And we've got some stuff to sell. And where are they? Look at that. 5 of these already just from space station missions. But maybe we can purchase some, or they're free at certain space stations. Hello, can we talk to you? Envoy, AJ, AV? No, these guys have multi-tool at Mercenaries. They're not going to have our module. Well, there's a variety of things that they do offer, so... Alright, let's go talk to that grave. And while we're here, we may as well call in the freighter here. I think it's still in the system that we got it in, which is a pirate system, so we can't warp to it from here anyway. But we're going to have to head back to that ship, to the freighter, to do the frigate mission. So let's make a hotkey for it. Get out of here, you. We'll just call it in. There we go. Alright, it is in system. We can come back here later. Let's go to the grave first. Where's it at? There it is over there. This might be the system we had our first freighter battle in. I don't remember the name of it, but the space color seems familiar. At least this is where I took the screenshot for. Might not have happened here. Ooh, is that in the water? No, okay. That mountain had failed to load in yet. Now, fortunately, when you talk to the travelers on the space stations, they do not give you approximate locations. You can just go straight to the marker. Yeah, that's why we're going to talk to this guy real quick. Extract our very first glyph on this save. 1 of 16, get a memory fragment, and hop out of here. So, the tricky part is going to be figuring out which star system I got that second grave in. We might have to do a bunch of warping. Instead of that, let's go back to the freighter first. Oh, instead of that, the other thing we're going to be doing today is getting the rest of our anomaly prep ready, our expedition prep ready, so that the save could go on the expedition. So let's go over to the anomaly and purchase something that we're going to get as a reward for completing that expedition, but we've already done it on our other save, so I'm going to go grab it now. In fact, I am going to go grab all of the free frigates that we can get from previous expeditions. I know not everyone has access to these, but we do on this save, and we're going to make use of it. But I do feel like we should go through the expedition just to earn ourselves this reward. Now we could already just cash in the rewards. We've got them all. We're going to see them as we go by, but I want to do the expedition too, just to prove we can on a new save. I don't think I'm going to record the whole expedition. I'm going to get us ready. We're going to launch the expedition, and I'm going to do it off recording on this save, and we'll come back and showcase the rewards, and that's how that'll go. So expedition rewards is what I want here. We could just get our ship right now. I may as well take the paint options. I'll take them just to get them out of the list. This is what we want. Now that we have a freighter, we have a fleet, so we'll add that to the fleet. I'm going to go back in. Number 3. I'm going to take the decorations as well. Get them out of the list for later. That's an actual multi-tool. We're not going to take that. We're going to work with what we got on that front. I don't need companion eggs. That's great. That's fine. Is this the frigate? Add to the fleet. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And if we go, let's just go to not owned items. Vector Normandy. There we go. We'll add that to the fleet as well. Okay, so we're pretty much done there. You know what? No, we're going to make a ton more nanites. I'm not going to even bother going to visit Ares to hand in like 3 milestones for 150 nanites or something like that. That's crazy. We're going to make a lot of nanites today. But first, let's go send our very first frigate mission out. Where is... Oh, it's right beside the space station. Right. Oh, okay, we'll take a peek at this. Oh, yeah, you know what? We can start the pirate mission right now. Sure, why not? We'll add it to the list of missions we're not doing. It'll stop that thing from appearing over and over again, which is great. Look at that teal cloud on against the pink background. That's pretty neat. Alright, so let's land. Let's get off of Under a Rebel Star to Freighter Command. Yeah. So I just talked to the captain, hopped in my ship, and flew away to a space station. That's all I've done after getting this freighter. It took, I think I might have said about 7 more battles after what we saw for this to pop up. Not too shabby. That's only less than an hour's worth of work. Well, about an hour's worth of work overall. Okay, you know what? Normally I save these, but why? What do we get? Geology can't... Oh, well, we can sell this for 480 nanites, and we will. That's what we're going to do with that. We need to examine our freighter fleet, right? That's our first thing. Inspect your fleet at the fleet management terminal. Manage fleet, manage fleet. There's our fleet. Ooh, let's look at the guy we start with. That's not good. We probably want to see 4 on this if you have nothing installed on your starter freighter. But we'll give it a try. Specifically because of this. That's very good on one of these. Colors, not great. Yellow. Bleh. We'll send it out. We'll send this guy out. We're going to get a trade mission at about 50 something minutes to do here, which is very unusual. All the rest are going to be like 8 hours. So the next thing to do is speak with the navigator. Then we're going to have to build a fleet command room, and I'm going to build, I think, 3 for now. So he gives me plans for the fleet command room. I think we need silver or magnetized ferrite or something for this. So what do we need? Silver, gold, and tritium. That's not too bad, and not too much of each. That's great. You know what? Let's take a peek at the layout that we have here. There was a room floating out here. I deleted that and added it to here. In fact, I didn't delete it. I used the move command. I did move, and I moved it there. So one of these hallways is a different color. These were orange. Yeah. We could delete this stuff for some resources. We don't need any of it. You know what? Yeah, okay, okay. Let's get back in here. Turn off our flashlight. Look, there's a light on here. What? Red side, green side? Sure. You know what? That's not a bad idea to help keep track of stuff, but we're just going to have a big open format. So, yeah, let's get rid of all that stuff. Let's get out here in camera mode, and we'll delete that. Is that, what did I, oh, I hit the wrong button. Camera mode again. Okay, so I want to hit X, not Z. There we go, X. So we're getting a bunch of pure ferrite and stuff like that back. I just don't know that we'll get the resources for these lights and stuff back if we don't delete them manually. I'm actually going to delete all of those too. Let's get out here on this side. What do we got out here? We have any kind of special room? We have a storage room. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do with that then is instead of delete, we're going to hit, oh, whoops. Let's go back in here first. See if there's anything to manually delete. I think there was. Yeah, look at all this junk. Ooh, we should loot this first, but if we delete it, we'll get the resources needed to build it. I think we bought the recipe for that. Anything else to manually delete? Does not look like it. Okay, so let's get out here. Nope, we're gonna move you. Where am I? Where's me? Oh, there was stuff floating in the air there. Instead of moving that, let's delete this stuff. Robotic arm, lamp, missed some stuff. Nice to know it would just be floating in the air forever there. Alright, move, move. We're going to move this room as well. And then we're going to move storage 0 to here. And then we're going to delete that room, delete that room. Is that stuff there? Is that a door that I can't delete? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay. Darn. Let's build a room there. I don't have any empty rooms. I have the resources for a refiner room. Let's build a refiner room. Can I delete just the door? Yeah, bulkhead door. There we go. Refiner room deleted. Okay, cool, cool. I saw something floating there. Alright, let's get out of build camera. Cool. Now what we need to do is what it told us to do in the first place. And build the fleet command room. We're just going to put it right outside here. We're going to go... Oh, actually... You know what? We'll go here. We'll decide. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then we have to inspect the fleet command room. See, we've got an icon right there. We get the frigate fuel recipes and some frigate fuel. We're probably going to need that. Alright, and then we need to send support frigate out on an expedition. We didn't get a support frigate, so what are we supposed to do about that? Oh, hey, we didn't get a reduced duration mission. Is that because I already picked up some cheater frigates? Because I'm a cheater? I don't know about that. That's weird. Usually you get a 1-hour mission when you first start these. Sometimes you get 2. We got none. So what we're going to do then is send out 3 missions. So we'll go balanced. We're going to pick the Normandy. We're going to back out, and that is a 2-star on a 1-star. That's fine. 50 tons of fuel. We're going to launch that. There we go. So that counts for our mission complete. Make contact with the fleet. So we got one more step. He gave us a mission complete music, but we're not done yet. Alright, let's talk to him. And we can inspect our ships. There we go. We'll back out. Okay. Okay, yeah. Pursue other ventures while it's away. We have to wait for that to come back for it to be finished. So, did we get only 50 tons or did we get 200 tons? We got 200 tons. We got 150 tons of fuel left. Let's send out 2 more missions for the other 2 ships that can't be damaged, and we'll automatically complete any mission we send them on. Trade expedition. I think this guy's pretty good at trade. The Leviathan, that's the one. 2 stars, 2 stars. Doesn't matter, even if it was 1 star or 0 star, that would still work because they can't be damaged. They will come back. This is going to cost us a lot of fuel, so let's pick the lowest duration mission. They're both under 500, so it doesn't matter which one we do. They're both industrial, so this is over 1500, so we're not picking that. We'll send this guy. It's very low rating. It's going to be 1 star. It only needs 1 star. Hey, 0 tons of fuel required. I want to examine this frigate. Yeah, wait a sec. What's going on? That's weird. That's very, very weird. That's a 5-hour mission. 1400 light years. Let's look at our ship of the damned. Oh, interesting. Its fuel cost is already without any fuel cost reductions 1 ton. This is like support level, and I think even some support ships start at 2. So this is phenomenal. If I could examine these 2, we would, oh, we can see 4 tons. Yeah, 4 tons of fuel for these 2. So that's really, really good. Oh, that's great. I didn't know that. That's lesson learned. Something new. Cool. So let's send it out on that 5-hour mission then. It's not suited for it, but it will succeed. 0 tons of fuel. Launch expedition. Away you go, sir. Cool. Now, as I said, let's start making some nanites. Some nanners. We don't have a teleporter here. We're going to have to go to the space station. Oh, no, we're going to have to go to... Yeah, well, that's probably the easiest way. Let's go to the space station teleporter. We'll go to our base, and then we'll teleport from our base to a pirate system instead of warping there. Because I don't know where they're at. I hit the wrong button. Interesting, we can see our freighter fleet out here. What is that symbol? Are they already under attack? Okay, well, since I hit the wrong button and saw that, you know what I'm gonna do? Hop back around. I've never noticed that icon before. I'm interested, and since, you know, this whole save is about frigates and stuff, let's go check that out. It seems like somebody's under attack. That's cool. We have a ship that can probably help out. First place they went, they got attacked. Of course, how typical. Maybe that's what this icon here was about, why it didn't go away. Let's talk to the guy. Connect to ship. No, all systems nominal. We'll leave. We'll check the other 2 terminals just in case. Everything's going great there. Ship of the Damned. Speak with the Ghost Commander. Everything's great. Okay, maybe that icon is just for our very first mission. I don't know. That's very odd. Anyway, back we go, back to the space station. We got time. 10 minutes, plenty of time to make, let's say, 2,000 nanites. Easily. Easily. Let's do it. In fact, we can already do it. Yeah, let's just go showcase what we did to get to this point. We're going to need to be on a space station anyway to get this money from these nanites. To get these nanites from these items. It costs money to get these. We have spent about almost half almost half of the money we earned from the sale of that first B-class ship. We can go get another one. We'll make another 30 mil. No problem. We don't need to worry about spending our money. A dissonant planet is an endless source of 30 million units at a time. And teleporter. We already determined, yeah, we're not in the system we want to be in. There's another way you can look if you want to see. If you come through the teleporter, straight ahead of you. Oh, are we in a merchant economy here? Oh no, that symbol, it tricked me. I thought that's just a trade symbol. Teleporter's where we want to be anyway. I don't know why I was going that guy. Force of habit doing a lot of space station missions already. Alright, let's go to our base. I think we already showcased the beginning of this process anyway. We want salvaged, not salvaged data. We want suspicious packets. That's what we want for arms and tech. We're going to open up a whole bunch of them. I think I have over 50 of each already. So we're going to need a lot of slots here. Alright, we're looking for one with a little skull here. There we go, here's a couple skulls. Do I really only have two? Oh no, there's a bunch down there. Okay, I haven't been to them in a while. Oh, I don't like the looks of that. Why am I floating? Floating in the warp. Alright, so this is our source here. We're going to not stand under the leaking fuel. Contraband agent Slev. Not specifically this guy, but any contraband agent on any pirate system. Come here. Buy 3 of those. Buy 7 of those. You have to wait 5 minutes or so, maybe 10 minutes for each of those to replenish by 1 at a time. Oh, we're going to want to be over beside both of these guys anyway, so let's stand over here. We've got a teleport receiver on the ship, and we're right beside it on the space station. That's plenty of room. First thing we should do is sell everything we can to make room for everything else. We've got some nanite stuff to sell. We'll talk to this guy. We'll click on sell. We'll sell that. Oh, we can't sell. What were those green things? Ah, they're for crafting starship, custom starships. If we can't sell them, they're garbage. Delete them. Oh, let's check the ship. Anything to sell over there? No. Okay. We do have stuff to sell to this guy, though. So, don't need that. We could craft with it, but we don't have the stuff and things to make better stuff. These are all rewards. This we could hand in for probably 130 nanites, but I'll just take the 40k for now. Very easy. Okay, one more thing. Oh, we were talking to him. I could have just backed out to the buy category. While going to pirate systems, I also want to buy out as many of these 2 things as and these as I can. It's a huge waste of money. This is a terrible return on investment for nanites, but in this particular expedition that I am prepping for today, this is the kind of nanites we need to bring in. The nanites we're about to earn are for the save, and they're only going to apply here. We're not going to be able to bring them into the expedition. We're not going to be able to bring... We can bring suspicious packets into the expedition, but you know what they earn us? Nothing, because we can't sell upgrade modules in the expedition. There's no NPCs, so we need to bring stuff we can refine for nanites in the expedition. Starship, we want to sell nitrogen salts. I should really hand these in for reputation, so I'll hang on to those. Anything here? I don't want... You know what? Hanging on to those to make into food. Just sell for nanites is a bad idea. Living pearls we don't need yet, but we will eventually. And hey, if I really need a lot of extra space, I could go put stuff on the freighter, which I should have done while we were there, but I didn't think about it. That's on me. Whoops. Okay. Got a couple slots here, so we're going to open stuff over here. So put stuff on the starship. Delete that. Starship. No, we'll keep that, and we'll put, I don't know, that. Okay, and off the starship, we're going to move these. We have others. Or is that all we got? Yeah, that's all we got. We got 2 more slots to fill up on the starship. Let's do it. And let's start opening these up. Got 11 here. Start with your smallest one because it'll open up another slot. Does not matter what we get. We're not going to reload these. Before you go too far, if you're opening up the tech ones, open up these. I'm going to save that. I'm going to put it in here manually and not turn it on. I want to start saving rusted metal for when the save gets to the autophage. Okay, let's keep opening. Let's resolve these. Get some minerals. Might need that for making some drives. We might not have room for this. Oh, it was ferrite. Okay, so there we go. Are any of these anything we want to keep? Let's sell those 2 things. We don't need those. Oh, let us buy more suspicious packets if we want. And then we're going to come over here. We can decide what we want to keep from this list in the sell list. Don't want cyclotron module. No, I don't want a suspicious mining beam module. I want S-class mining beam modules. These are not that great. But everything else, like hyperdrive, definitely want. Life support. You know what? Life support isn't that great either. I'll sell both of those. We want the nanites here. Neutron cannon, I do want eventually, but we're using a bolt caster for now, so we're going to keep those. Infraknife we'll keep later for our second ship that isn't an interceptor. Shield module we'll keep. Scatter blaster we don't need. Geology cannon we don't need. Hyperdrive I want to keep. Shield we can keep for us, that's okay. Starship scanner, this would be good, but I don't need it. These I definitely want to keep. Okay. Let's keep opening. Oh, we weren't keeping track of our nanites, but we were at 3,000. We've already made 5,000 nanites in less than 10 minutes. So, you know, see how easy it is? Whoops. These things are fantastic for making nanites. Usually those things open up for just nanites. Whoops. They open up into nanites themselves for like 50 or so nanites. These open up to the minerals. Must have been something on the starship. Yeah, we got silver. Can send that to the... Oh, there's no silver on the starship. Uh-oh. Running out of slots here. Might need to install some of these things. Life support, hazard protection, yeah, just install that one right now. I want to keep these for sure, and pretty much all of them are good at these days, thanks to supercharged slots. Look at that, watch that, 30-something% on each. Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, keep going. Yeah, well, almost 30%. This is a really terrible one. Keep going. There we go, one more slot, and another hazard protection module. What do we get in this one? It's probably better. Oh yeah, look at that, 2s and 1s. Yeah. Alright, looks like we're done for today. I'm going to keep opening these up and making nanites. We're already at 9,000. But what I'm going to be using most of my money for going forward is buying a bunch of these. I'm going to try to get, I think, we want a bunch of these. We need to get 1,600 nanites to bring into the expedition with us. We already have these and these. The only other real thing I want to bring in is these and some repair kits to repair the crashed ship we have to repair at some point, just so I don't need resources for it. It'll also help us repair our multi-tool in our own starship, which we need to do. Yeah, and we can do that after we get off the first planet and warp somewhere. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do between episodes, continue prepping this. We sent out our first frigate mission today, finally, on the Frigateer, and we started making some nanites, and I'm going to keep that process going between episodes. We'll come back and showcase the send-off for the expedition when I'm ready for that. But until then, have a good time.